Have you ever noticed how most people work their entire lives, from their 20s all the way to retirement, and they still struggle with money, not just for a few years, forever? They follow all the rules, get the degree, find a job, but somehow, financial peace just never arrives. It's a frustrating cycle, and it traps millions. This isn't about how smart you are, and it's definitely not about luck. It's about hidden patterns, invisible scripts running in the background of our lives, keeping people financially stuck without them even realizing it. These are the patterns that separate the financially secure from those who are always just getting by. Today, we're going to break down these patterns, one by one, and I promise you, by the end of this video, you'll see money and your future in a completely different light. It's time to uncover the harsh truth. The first and the most powerful reason people stay broke is that comfort is addictive. It's like a warm blanket on a cold day. It feels safe, secure, and predictable. Think about it, a steady paycheck hitting your bank account every 2 weeks. A familiar routine you can do with your eyes closed. You know exactly what's expected of you, and you know exactly what you'll get in return. This predictability is the ultimate drug. It removes uncertainty, and our brains are wired to love that. But here's the trap, that same comfort zone is a cage. A gilded cage, maybe, but a cage nonetheless. To achieve financial freedom, you have to embrace discomfort. You have to be willing to take calculated risks, to step into the unknown, to try things that might not work. Most people choose the short-term comfort of a predictable salary over the long-term, life-changing potential of financial freedom. They trade a massive future upside for a little bit of security right now. And that single trade, made over and over again, is what guarantees they never truly escape the financial grind. Breaking free starts with being willing to be a little uncomfortable today for a much better tomorrow. The second reason is a complete lack of long-term thinking. Most people operate on an incredibly short timeline. They think about the next paycheck, the next weekend, the next vacation. Their financial planning horizon is measured in weeks or maybe a few months. But wealth isn't built in weeks. It's not even built in years. True, lasting wealth is built over decades. It's the result of hundreds, even thousands, of small, consistent decisions made with a 10, 20, or 30-year vision in mind. Think about investing. The magic of compound interest doesn't really kick in for 5 or 10 years. Think about building a business. It often takes years of grinding with little to no more reward before it finally takes off. The person who stays broke is the one who gets impatient. They want results now. They jump from one get-rich-quick idea to another, never sticking with anything long enough to see it bear fruit. They spend their bonus on a new gadget instead of investing it for their future self. These short-term decisions feel good in the moment, but they create devastating long-term consequences. Without the patience to play the long game, financial freedom isn't just difficult, it's mathematically impossible. You have to be willing to plant trees whose shade you won't enjoy for many years. The third reason is a crippling fear of failure. This one is subtle but incredibly destructive. Most people aren't failing because they're trying new things and they're not working out. They're failing by default because they never even start. They have a business idea but never write the business plan. They want to invest but never open the brokerage account. Why? Because they are terrified of looking stupid. They're afraid of what their friends, family, or colleagues will think if they try something and it doesn't work. This fear of judgment keeps them paralyzed, stuck in the same job, the same financial situation, for years, even decades. They'd rather live with the quiet regret of not trying than face the potential public embarrassment of a temporary setback. But here's the truth the wealthy understand. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's a part of success. Failure is just data. It's feedback. It's a lesson on what not to do next time. Every successful entrepreneur, investor, and creator has a long list of failures behind them. They just didn't let those failures define them. They learned from them and kept moving forward. If you want to change your financial life, you have to redefine your relationship with failure. See it not as an end, but as a necessary stepping stone. Reason number 4 is a big one, a complete lack of ownership. Look at the finances of the average person. What do they truly own? Their life is filled with expenses disguised as assets. They have a car payment, which is a liability. They rent an apartment, which is an expense. They have subscriptions for everything from streaming services to meal kits. These are all forms of consumption. They are paying other people for access, convenience, and temporary use. The wealthy, on the other hand, focus on owning assets. What are the assets? They are the things that put money into your pocket. Stocks, real estate that generates rent, a business that produces profit, intellectual property that pays royalties. They understand that every dollar they spend is a choice. It can either be used to consume and make someone else richer, or it can be used to acquire an asset that will make them richer over time. This is a fundamental mindset shift. Ownership creates freedom. When you own assets, your money works for you, even when you're sleeping. Consumption creates dependency. When your life is built on subscriptions and payments, you are forever tied to a paycheck to service those expenses. To get ahead, you must shift your focus from consuming to owning. The fifth pattern that keeps people broke is constantly waiting for permission. So many people are stuck in a state of perpetual waiting. They're waiting for the perfect time to start investing. They're waiting for their boss to give them a promotion. They're waiting for some external sign from the universe that it's okay to start that side hustle. They're waiting for someone to give them a step-by-step instruction manual for their life. This is a mindset learned in school and the traditional employment, where we are trained to follow instructions and wait for approval. But financial freedom doesn't work that way. In the world of wealth creation, there is no more boss. There is no more instruction manual. No more one is going to come and tap you on the shoulder and say, "Okay, you're ready now." You have to give yourself permission. You have to take responsibility and act before you feel 100% ready. You will never have all the information. The timing will never be perfect. The key is to start with what you have, from where you are right now. Financial freedom requires you to become the CEO of your own life. Making executive decisions without waiting for a committee's approval. Take the initiative. The world rewards those who act, not those who wait. So let's bring this all together. Most people will stay broke forever. That's the harsh, uncomfortable truth. And it's not because of the economy, or the government, or their boss. It's because they never fundamentally change how they think, how they decide, and how they act. They remain addicted to comfort. They prioritize the short term. They fear failure. They consume instead of own. And they wait for permission that will never come. These aren't just bad habits. They are a formula for financial stagnation. But the good news is, you are not most people. The very fact that you've watched this far shows you're looking for a different path. The change begins the exact moment you stop blaming external forces, and takes 100% ownership of your financial life. It's your income, your spending, your investments, your future. The moment you accept that responsibility, everything shifts. You start seeing opportunities instead of obstacles. You start making different choices. Freedom isn't a destination you arrive at. It's a path you choose to walk every single day. And that path begins with responsibility. Thanks for watching. If this video opened your eyes, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more content that challenges the way you think about money and success. See you in the next one.